I've decided to start addressing everybody as neighbor. Hey, neighbors, because I'm fortunate to have really great physical neighbors. So I guess my YouTube subscribers or people who come and tune in, I'm not gonna start calling you guys my neighbors if you don't mind, right? And as a good neighbor, um, like State Farm being there, just being weird. We got what's going on. It's such a nice day, and I think I've decided unconsciously just to skip all in-house chores while the weather is nice. I'm not saying that my house is nasty, but there are clothes that need to be put away. It makes it to the laundry, and then it makes it to the laundry basket, and then it's like 300 days before you get around to folding it and putting it back up. I grew up in a household. My mom was big on there's a place for everything and everything. Wait a minute, everything has a place for everything, and everything has a place. Or you know what I'm trying to say. Very, very, very clean house. Um, but what I tell people all the time, the advantage that my mom had that I don't have, that kept her house spotless, and she had kids. She had kids cleaning up, and my sisters, God bless them, kept the house immaculate, and I was in charge of taking the garbage out. So I did my part reluctantly. And that's a Gen X thing. Um, I'll show you a Gen X story about you know, and I regret it now, of course, because I'm an adult. But my father and my father was amazing. He was an auto mechanic, and he took care of all the cars on the block. A man of integrity, so much so that when we didn't have money, which was quite often, um, his name was so good that he would obtain credit from the grocery store. Well, now it's not grocery store, but the small corner store that was around our house that sold, basic meats. We didn't really buy too much meat from them though. 'Cause my mom didn't like buying meat from them. She liked to go to Judo's for her meat. Anyway, but little basic things that you needed that was at the corner store. Mr. Big was his name. So we would go in there and we would get French fries and junk food on my father's name. Hi, hello, sir. Good morning. Is that your name? Is your name Good morning? Oh, your car good. Hi, guys. I'm just running my mouth. Hello, Bullseye. How are you? I hope you guys are having a good day. Feel free to talk back to me. I'll stop my story to see what's going on with you guys. Anyway, I was rambling. Do you want me to continue to ramble or you good? Steve Martinez, I'm just not going to discuss politics. I just can't do it. I want to keep my 9 to 5 job, and I just don't think that, I don't want to bring that over here. We can talk about anything else other than politics. Um, so thank you, Steve Martinez. Volkex, all right, what's up, bro? I got to keep it 100 because people be trying to cancel me, and I need my money. I don't make money from YouTube. I make money from a real 9 to 5. This little dog jumps at me every time I come past it. Why you got it out for me? I have a slight fear of dogs now because I got bit earlier this year by a bulldog. No, he was a pit bull. Most extreme circumstance. See now all the dogs are coming from me now, so you guys will be a witness if I get attacked. How you doing? Okay, where was I? Okay, what story was I telling? I just got so interrupted. But anyway, how things going with you guys? You guys, what's anything positive? What's happening positive in your life? Not to dismiss if anything's going on negative in your life, and if anything is going negative in your life, I want to offer you a word of encouragement. Um, Life is rough, it's tough. I tell people all the time, it's starting to become my motto that we have to come to the realizations as human beings that nothing is new under the sun. Everything that's been going on now went on centuries since the beginning of man, all this division and things of that nature. So we have to stop praying for things to get better and instead pray and hope that we get better with dealing with things. Because things are always going to come. Believe me, they're always going to come. So you just need to equip yourself to be able to handle. And if that means making preparations, and it's hard for people to think ahead because anxiety happens when you start planning too far ahead. And that's why some people just live, day to day, which, it's all about balance. Life is all about balance. Anyway, that was all. I am working on the bullseye. I am working on it, and I'm not scared because I got bit by a dog when I was young. I grew up on the south side of Chicago in Inglewood during the times where rabid dogs ran the street. So I'm very accustomed with dealing with wild animals. Matter of fact, me and my best friend and a crew of us used to all, we were the unofficial, dog handlers. And then one of our members just got bizarre with it, and not to reel too much, but yeah, he turned out to be let's just say he spent some time in the penitentiary for some things. But that was a clue right there because he was ultra cruel to the stray dogs. We were just trying to, quote unquote, protect our little block, but he got carried away with it. Okay. Um, what was that? Okay. Anything? I'll pause right here to see if anything you guys want to discuss. First of all, let me thank you again for tuning in. However you guys found me, I do appreciate it. Oh, somebody's holding the message for review. It must be, I don't know. Oh my God, I'm kind of scared to hit this. Okay, view message. Hell for review. Oh shit. Why? Okay, let's hide that. For some reason, somebody said shit, but I don't know what they're saying shit for. So if you want to elaborate that, I can show you a comment, but I'll just hide it. Learn how to do stuff. Another moderator just handled this. Oh, well, thank you so much. I didn't know there was a moderator in the room. It's not surprising if people pitch you. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. But again, I have a friend who has one. Her name is Queenie, and I've known her since she was a puppy. The sweetest dog in the world. So it's not the dog, it's the handlers. It is the handlers because I found out later. Um, the dog that bit me, his owner had been training him to be vicious, feeding them like raw meat and well, I don't think that's vicious because dogs should be eating raw meat. But they were saying that he was like teaching them to be vicious because it was two of them that attacked me. One of them got me, the big one got me, and the little one was upset. Looked like he was about to jump up on the thing and go for my jugular. So, whew, sorry, PTSD. But anyway, I survived it. I survived it. Uh, uh, yeah, so I'm working on it. Oh, love you too. I don't know who you are, but thank you for that. I appreciate that. I don't know. Are you speaking, are we, you, and your partner, we collective, the world? Which we are you talking about? Ah, or are you speaking on behalf of all of the neighbors? Oh, that's why I started talking about my neighbors. I have the best neighbors. And I'm really grateful that I ended up where I ended up because I wasn't planning on buying a home. It was lot of circumstances that led to that. Basically, life, you know. So anyway, but I bought the home. It's been 7 years now. Everything happened in it, from the Rudy to the Tootie, from the roof to the water heater to the furnace to floods to backed up piping. It's been hell. Oh, I don't understand how people can be cruel to animals. It's just, I don't know. You just the scum of the scum because they're so loving, they're so faithful, they're so, I have two cats, but I've had a dog before. I had a Shih Tzu, and I had a Shih Tzu and two cats all at the same time, and that was a fun time for sure because he was very demanding. The Shih Tzu was a baby before, but my boy cat, because I had a boy cat and a girl cat, they were both black. Forte thought he was a dog, so it was quite a power struggle going on at night because they all wanted to sleep with me. Flashbacks. Whew, Jesus. Anyway, yeah. Hold on, let me just get a swig of this water. Oh my God. I just could not resist coming out here. Mm, I'm such an outside kid. Yes, they can be a lifesaver, truly. They really can be a lifesaver. And I try to be a good neighbor to them because, again, I grew up in that atmosphere where everybody on the block knew each other. We were comfortable sending your kids to spend the night at the house across the street. One of my best friends, his father was a single father, so he spent many a days at my house. My mom took him under her wing, and he fondly remembers we had a tradition on every Friday night to because my mom didn't like to cook on Fridays because she's worked all through the week. So, not that she cooked through the week anyway, because she and my sisters doing it anyway. But but on Friday night, we would every Friday because they got paid every Friday back then. We would have Church's chicken. I don't know if any of you all are from Chicago or not, but we would have Church's chicken, the greasiest chicken in the world. That's probably why my cholesterol has been high, hereditary cholesterol, and my sugar from all this sweet Kool-Aid. But I digress. So we would have Church's chicken every Friday. My mom would get a pecan pie. And Joy would come over, and he would get, the, a piece of chicken and probably spend the night. I vividly recall, you know, the Fridays before the airing of the new cartoons. I'm giving away my age right here now. Yeah, mothers always cook chicken better than the stores. You know, I mean, let's see who was saying what. Okay, okay. Make sure I was talking to the same person. I'm still getting used to this thing. All right. Yeah, bullseye. Church's chicken bread. Uh, my mom was choosing today. They pecan pies. I was never really a big fan. I preferred KFC back then. But now I don't either. I haven't had fried chicken in quite a while. I'm trying to, when you get a little older, try to get a little wiser about your food choices. And it's so funny because everything is cyclical. And that's why I was telling everybody, there's nothing new underneath the sun because we used to clown my aunt when she got to a certain age when she could only eat, baked chicken. And the running joke would be like, wherever Aunt Bessie is coming to, there better be some baked chicken there because she ain't eating nothing else and she will let you know. They ain't got no chicken there. They ain't got nothing here for me to eat. Oh, and the root about that was my mom was the one who would clown her. My mom was very close to her sister. They were 2 years apart. My mom was the oldest, but and everybody thought they were twins. Um, but my mom would clown her about that. You Bessie can't eat this, you can't eat that. And then later on, the same thing happened to her. Her diet got restricted. And yeah, getting older is something else. It really is. I'm grateful for it because I've outlived my father. He passed away at 54 for pancreatic cancer, which is one of the toughest cancers. It takes you out extremely fast. If anybody has suffered from that or have family members who've gone through that, or if you're going through that, you have um, my deepest concern, empathy and sympathy for what you're going through because I was spared it. He got diagnosed in September of '86, and I had to go away to school. And that's when he got a little sicker because we went to the hospital. I think that August, right before I went to school, right back to school. It was my junior year. Um, he got diagnosed in September. He passed in February of '87. That's how quickly it took him out. And my mom and my sisters had to, had to deal with that because once you get to a certain point, they can't do anything for you in the hospital. They send you home. So yeah, they sent him home, and he didn't suffer long once he got home because my parents were Mississippians. They were strong. Well, my mom's Mississippi, my father's from Alabama. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, my mom was a hoot, honey. Woo, woo, woo. I just lost her recently. I lost her in 2022 at 91, full life. I had the great, great honor and pressure of taking care of her during her last days. So she died in my home. Um, yeah. Um, I tell people all the time, if you ever put in that situation, it's the hardest thing you're ever going to have to do, but it will be the greatest thing you've ever done in your life, um, other than if you have kids, because that's a great thing too, bringing kids in the life. I was telling my sister the other day, this goes back to full circle, about I was trying to clean up the house yesterday, trying to stick to mom's rule of clean on Saturday. But it had been a rough week, and I said, I just want to chill. So I was just chilling. But I keep hearing mama like, boy, get up and clean up. So I said, you know what? I need some kids. I said, I need to call my niece and nephew over here and come and clean up my closet because it was a hot mess. But and especially my nephew because he was the reason why I got pressure too to clean it because I refer back to I took care of my mom during her last days, and that was in 2022. So it's 2024 right now. But after that, there's a slew of other things that happen after a loved one goes. We had to take care of property. Woo, life. Anyway, so I recently had my family over for my birthday, and my closet that's downstairs. It was set up. Like a little hideaway for my nieces and my nephew when they was little. My niece and my nephew when they was little. So they went in there, and it's a disaster now. So my nephew came out. I love kids. They have no problem telling you the truth. That's why I love them. And he was like, Uncle Keith, what happened? I wanted to tell him so bad. Life happened, baby. That's what happened. Life. So I've been on this whole quest to try to get my life back organized because I was type A plus. See, so you're probably very smart, Bullseye. Don't sweat it. Just live life and just throw stuff in the closet when people come over. Because I just realized my mom's perfection rubbed off on me, and I've always entered everything thinking, "Oh, a rat." Wait a minute, baby. No. We don't want to be as dirty that rats. Uh, we want to be clean enough that rats are not there. I'm talking clothes. I'm not talking, you know, because your place has to be extremely dirty. Not well, unless you live in New York. Do you live in New York? Where do you live? Oh my God! You need to explain. Oh, okay. Because baby, that was about to be a whole different conversation. Oh, but trust me, I'm not. I'm not. I grew up with mice. Ugh, ugh. Yeah, so that's my Achilles heel. We didn't get to the rat stage, but yeah, I definitely grew up with mice. I hated that. Yeah, you triggered me. Rats, dogs. Oh my God, I'm starting to I hate the animal world. Now I'm triggered. I'm cool with spiders. My cousin hates spiders. Uh, oh my God, I totally forgot what I was talking about now. Oh, thank you to Jellybean. Oh, wait a minute. A face reveal? What's a face reveal? Okay, you got to catch me up on that. I don't know what that is. What's a face reveal? Lord, are you Gen Z? Not to pry. I don't want you to give more information about yourself if you don't want to. But now we are online friends. We did. Oh, oh, okay. Oh, how did it go? Was it pleasant? And stop me when not because I will push you to tell your whole life. So don't feel. Oh, awesome. That I've had that happen because I used to my first foray into internet was of course MySpace back in the day. But even before MySpace, I belonged to a message board. It was Layla Hathaway's message board, and it was called the Pink Room. And it was just a collective of artists, from all different fans, artists, all that kind of stuff. It was just like the pages that you have now, but just very more exclusive. I guess you can say like a private page anyway, because it was a web page. But anyway, fast forward to what you're saying. I've had the opportunity. We built such close relationships just online, but later on, we finally got the opportunity to start meeting people face to face, either at concerts or weddings and things like that. So it's a great thing. So I'm glad that went well for you. Hey, Teresa, my sister has entered the room. Oh my God, fact checker is now in the room. Yeah, I'm out here running my mouth, being safe too, because as you know, my sister knows me very well. The city's kind of crazy, so now you need witnesses to be walking walking around with you, because my normal walking partner has other things to do. So just in case I get attacked by a dog or some other crazy thing that seems to happen, follow me. I got witnesses, uh, either in the room or if I fall out quick enough, I can hit save quick enough so it be recorded for all posterity. Oh, wow, 14. So does he live in Sarah Huckabee Sanders? And where's she at? Because she just signed a bill that basically allows children to work. And they have stipulations around about how much they can work and when they can work. But yeah, they. But see, that's what happened. I can't talk politics anyway. So Idaho, okay, well, yeah, but it's such a when you're a capitalistic society, you need workers. but you have to treat workers fairly for them to want to work, and you have to give them the skills, but don't rip people's child. Anyway, I'm not talking politics. I'm not talking about. I'm glad it went well for you. Wait, if he's 14, how do you mind? How old are you? I don't want to get in y'all business or anything. You're 10. Oh, okay. I'm not now. I really have to be very cognitive about what I say. I didn't know I had a youth in the room. So, have anything I said thus far offended you or shocked you? And you're 10 years old. Do your parents know you're watching someone as old as I am? They don't know? Well, your parents should be aware of who you're watching online because it's dangerous out here. They're asleep. Okay. Well, you be careful who you watch online, okay? Because there's a lot of dangerous people, and never give a lot of information to anyone online ever. Even your besties. They might say they're your besties, and you have to be very, very careful when you're on online, okay? Okay, good. I'm glad your mom has given you, and this is a safe place, so you're safe to come here because I will never say anything that's going to be hurtful for you. I will tell a lot of stories about my life. Now, sometimes I might say a curse word. Is that okay? Are you cool? Okay, well, tell your mom that I appreciate her telling you the right way to do because it can be very dangerous out here online, okay? Excellent. All right. Okay. So thank you, Bullseye. I appreciate all the information you've given me too. You really helped me with the dog situation. You're very mature for a 10-year-old. You, you're quite mature. So that took me for a loop. I'm glad my sister was in the room to witness that. But anyway, I digress. That's all I have to say for right now. I get this walk in. And I think next time I come on here, I better do a roll call first to know who's in the room. I'm so glad that you stopped by, though. Thank you for listening. And I hope I said something that probably can help you. But it looks like your mom's doing a pretty good job already. You stay encouraged, okay? All right. And to everybody else, whatever you find this, thanks for stopping by. I'm done. All right. Yeah, you know what? I understand because I was a mature 10-year-old also. So I get it. I get it. And I hope you are getting the support that you need and not being bullied for being smart because you come across as you might be pretty smart. And I hope that your mom and your dad or whoever is looking after you is leading and guiding you because it can be tough being a mature kid um, because a lot of people don't want to respect you. I was just waiting to see if you're going to respond. And then I'm going to go ahead and close out. Yep, yep. But you know what? It's going to be like that. It's going to be like that. But you have to stand firm in who you are and understand that life is a game and you have to be equipped with everything you need to survive it, okay? And I think your mom was doing a good job. And just, again, I know she said it, but be careful, okay? All right. I'll talk to everybody else later. I'm out. Peace.